A very, very interesting episode we are covering. We all know it has to do with succession battle in the country, but I must tell you that Chiwenga is remaining consistent as far as dealing with Mnangagwa is concerned. You know, his speech. What else can you say? I said you remains consistent, but at the same time respectful. There, that's what I want to. That's what I want to say. Shout out to him for, guys. I want to that we are almost going to meet in Zimbabwe. We are meeting home. Yes, you are meeting at home soon. I am so excited because I know many people are excited. You can't wait to be home, right? Come through, guys. We need to chat. Okay. We are on our way to Sangana to Zimbabwe. I am so excited. Guys, it has been a minute me playing this song. So come on. We need to go. Please, come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Good to see everybody, guys. What's up, y'all? Okay, now. All right. I'm drinking juice though. Yo, good afternoon, everybody. Woo! I'm excited. Good to see you guys. What a song! What a song! Shout out everybody! Don't forget to like the live, y'all. Wow. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Don't forget to like the live, y'all. Press the thumbs up button. This is it. Woo! Guys. Do you know, I don't know if Mnangagwa realized how much pain he has caused the people of Zimbabwe. I don't know if he actually realized that. You know, in 2017, we thought, oh my God, finally now the freedom is here. Does Mnangagwa even realize? And I want to say tonight, Chiwenga and all my Zimbabwean brothers now, I know there's a lot going on in the background. Yo, do you even know how much pain that we feel right now and the damage, the trauma? I mean, trauma for generations, our children. I mean, guys, we want our country back. We want it back. Shout out everybody. Good to see you. And welcome to Rumbiya. Almost 200 people just joined us here. Guys, press the like button. Thumbs up. We need to move. We need to move. We need to move. A lot is going on and something is going to jump. It's going to jump very soon. I also want to say to you guys, okay, so Comrade GEZA is fine. I spoke to him. Okay. I know many, I spoke to him face. I spoke to different people. They eventually said, he said to me, no, I'm okay. They can try, but they won't get me. He's good. He's fine. In good spirit. I'm an incredible man. God bless him and God bless Zimbabwe. Now, guys, shout out. Nelson Chamisa is also in high spirit. He said, happy days are coming. Yo, I said happy days. Okay, you heard me. You will remind them what we're going to meet at home. Okay, happy days are coming. And this time, okay, his time is the best time. It is God who makes nations giant and great. God who makes Zimbabwe a giant. God who build Zimbabwe great. I rest my case. Hashtag God is in it. And even for me, I'm celebrating the goodness and the faithfulness of God. Yo, I didn't just come here. I did not just come here. Okay. One day I'll tell my story when I'm ready to tell it. I didn't just come here. God sends me here. Okay. So I can see what God is doing and it makes me feel emotional. But God is good. Anyway, we need to move forward. Okay, guys. Like I mentioned earlier on, Comrade GEZA is cool. He's doing incredibly well. So for those that were worried, relax, guys. Remember, it's all about the cards. Okay, it's politics. It's about the cards. It's the last push. Okay, so the last push is a bit sensitive and also very, very, very tricky. So guys, bless me if you want to bless me. I'm sorry, let me drink. I was becoming a bit emotional, okay? Yeah, it has been a minute, but a lot. God is good. All right, so the war vets are coming out and speaking. I want you to listen to them while I'm just kind of trying to find myself, because, yeah. Zimbabwe is so close to my heart. It's so close to my heart. It's a burden on my soul. But anyway, we are getting there. So the war vets came out. Again, make it clear to Mnangagwa, you need to go. You also saw what's going on HSTV right now, but I want to zero into the issue of the comrades who's reminding Mnangagwa to say, sir, it's over, you need to go. I am super, super excited, honestly, with what God is doing in this era. I wish they can remind me for what I spent with the other stuff. It's amazing. Wow. God is so good. I don't know if they managed to send the information. I think they did not. But anyway, Comrade Bernard and Ethan, take a listen, please. My apologies. Forgive me, please.
Kana mtituno amali mimi yuza kwa gazeta moti bakazi engai muno zita kidume nai wono tandisa magazi kujibamo muwa fazi mumba mawapa iwe kwa wasina mchalete kwa chembele mchala kwa haya mahiro haya aruma tongaya mchala pei zawaka mbika kutimuwa doze kumusha mchala dosa lini muruguto kizakaenda zakapera zakadaro chezitizi tilikurya eyamoza iba mchitikana pamoto pamatei yao vayaiyeni azimjejeruti mako yazokupedzisire nokuti ezinotakukumbira.
Looking at the president himself as a father figure, our expectations were that he was going to treat all Zimbabweans as his children, and he was going to treat them fairly. Now we see that he has surrounded himself with a lot of criminals, and I'm talking of criminals who have criminal records. Some have even served in jails for crimes. So naturally we feel jealous as veterans of the liberation struggle, because in the first place we are talking about somebody whom we thought would have, life experience when we shared the trenches together. But we look right now, the situation has quickly just gotten worse. We are now treated as the enemy, whether the enemy of the state, but in my belief is the enemy of only those people who are eating.
I just hope that people are learning from Mnangagwa, because what a shameful legacy. Imagine almost everyone else around just tell you that you are a horrible person. It is a shame. It's a shameful legacy, like beyond shame. Like I said earlier in the morning, that it's so sad that Mnangagwa can't even see the kind of legacy he leaves for his kids. Because he's going to sign out. He's going to sign out. He's very closer to go home to be with the father anyway, because he's getting younger by day. But what about the children? What about children's children? People don't think. We get to be so relaxed and we never forget that, no, there are seasons in life, and the things change anytime, any minute. Honorable Zivu, that is Zivu, okay, Zivu, said warning to those canons, apply for emergency passports ASAP. Words can't be taken back like water. Think before you speak. Tomorrow may be too late. Think twice. Hashtag words have consequences. She's referring to the other side faction for Mnangagwa. Remember, Mnangagwa built his own parallel structures, which is the women for ED who have been really vocal in a disrespectful manner, men for ED as well. It was all about Mnangagwa. It was never about Zimbabwe, because I would appreciate it if it was about men for Zimbabwe. No, it's men for ED. Women for ED. Okay, Mawind for ED. It's all about this man. Zimbabwe was all about him. It's a sad situation. Ziyambi's now accusing Comrade GEZA of murder. Okay, they always have that tendency. Where were you all along? You are the minister of justice. So in other words, is you were sweeping crimes under the rug as a minister, and when somebody does not align with you, now all of a sudden you're coming up, you say, no, the person is a criminal. Now, why didn't say it then? Okay, listen, we want to make it clear to you, Mr. Ziyambi, at this juncture here, Mr. GEZA is us and we are GEZA. We want this country to function. Yo, you have taken advantage of our destiny for far too long. We are not having it. Lynn said Ziyambi is so daft. He didn't realize that his speech was exposing Emerson Mnangagwa and making GEZA more appealing to the masses. GEZA kanamba rubbish kudara dara. Because you got to a point where you even lied to the Zimbabwean, to the guys. One thing that I've seen with the people within ZANU-PF is that they just pretend like they are listening. But you can see most of them are like, we are done. With Mnangagwa, we are done. We do not want him. It's just a few that they actually prepay to come in and just singing songs and pretend like everything is cool. And Mnangagwa is the whole vibe. No, it's over, say. It's over. Now, this morning we woke up to a bombshell, you know. Chris Muchangwa is furious. Okay, Chris Muchangwa. Shout out to Chris Muchangwa. I cannot forget, you know, when you told Vanafa Zema in South Africa that, no, you guys, if you want to have this country back, you must carry the arms like what Smith did. What you forgot is that in 2025, the arms are in different forms. You know? When we are sitting here and talk, these are arms, fighting with the wicked. No, it's not always about carrying the arms like the gun. No, this is a gun on its own. That's why you guys worked tirelessly to silence Zimbabweans, because you knew the power that words they have. So here we are. We are fighting Mr. Chris Muchangwa. So yeah, he's sending out a very chilling message. I know, threatening GEZA with that treason. And you know, GEZA is a man who do not care. To be what? By men who never go to war. Do you know that Chris Muchangwa did not even fight the war? Do you know that? It's just a rhetorics. You can see the people that really fight for Zimbabwe don't behave like that. Those who fought for the country are not behaving the way these guys are behaving. These are simply criminals taking advantage of the weak, using violence, using thugs, you know, to do away with any crime that they want. But your time is now where you're going to pay for all the wickedness that you've done. The Newsworks is reporting that ZANU-PF says GEZA attacks are treasonous. Battle lines drawn ED versus Chiwenga, but relax, we are going somewhere. So ZANU-PF has described the fearless war veterans top cadre blessed Runesu GEZA incessant vicious attacks on President Emerson Mnangagwa is outlandish, treasonable, and egregious as a proxy war between the beleaguered President and Vice President Constable Chiwenga over the explosive succession power battle intensifies. In a statement, ZANU-PF spokesperson Chris Muchangwa says the ruling party is ceased in dealing with the issue of GEZA and war veterans who have openly revolted and declared war on Mnangagwa, saying he must go because he wants an unacceptable third term when he has dismally failed. War veterans say Mnangagwa's rule is characterized by brazen nepotism, cronyism, economic mismanagement, corruption, incompetence. I would also want to add and say violence. That's Mnangagwa. So they send a very strange message. The headline was rogue utterances by GEZA. And this is actually Chris Muchangwa. Chris Muchangwa has a nerve to call GEZA a rogue guy. No, Chris, it's a season of truth. You know, when the truth arrives, every lie ceases. So what you don't realize, this is bigger than simply politics. It's bigger than that. It's the life between death and our death. It's our destiny that you have ruined. That's the main problem here. You don't understand. It's destiny, it's purpose. Not all your small little talks of politics and greed. Forget about that. We're not interested. So he sent this message to the public that the outlandish treasonable and egregious rantings of errant Runesu GEZA offended the hallowed tenets of party discipline for a member of the Central Committee. They also involved reckless attempts to usurp the credentials of war veteran entities in good standing with ZANU-PF and the party of the permanent Zimbabwe revolution. I think what I do not like is ZANU-PF feel entitled, right? He's talking about ZANU-PF, not Zimbabwe. The war veterans did not fight for ZANU-PF, they fought for Zimbabwe. So there's a difference, right? He went on and said the relevant party organs of organization and discipline are currently seized with this contravention as it is holistically and expeditiously handled and dispensed with. The Department of Information assures the party membership of absolute loyalty of the rank and file supporters to President Mnangagwa, and that they retain full confidence of full and legal implementation of resolution #1 of the October 2024 Bulawayo Conference under the edges of 2013 Constitution of Zimbabwe. It's interesting how Mnangagwa is focusing on his retention of power. He doesn't care about the Zimbabwean people. It's all about him. Okay, he's just focusing on the power. I never heard when he said that Zimbabwe wants this, Zimbabwe wants clean water, Zimbabwe wants electricity 24/7, Zimbabwe wants Wi-Fi across the country, Zimbabwe wants a clean nation, Zimbabwe wants development. No, he doesn't care. He's just focusing on him and power. Mr. Sir, stop wasting our time. You're actually wasting Zimbabwe's time. You have had all you want, you have taken, you guys have lived large. It's time for you to excuse us. We need to rebuild the walls that you broke down. Now, Mnangagwa also fired some people in ZANU-PF as we speak. There's quite a number that have been expelled because he thinks if he can reshuffle and kind of aid, then there will be any change or Zimbabweans will turn. No, sir, you can actually even give Zimbabweans even $1 million each across the world. We still want you, Mr. Mnangagwa, to go. It's not about what you can do right now. It's about what you have caused in the past, and we want you gone. Yesterday, it's nothing to do with whether you're going to develop. In fact, please, you can develop a cricket farm, okay? If you can do whatever you want in the world. If you're good business, whatever you're doing in the world, you can go to Dubai and gallivant there. All good. As far as Zimbabwe is concerned, we are adamant and we are resolute. We do not want to be under your leadership anymore. You are not a leader. Again. So, few people were fired. Hear me well? I'm really sorry. I did not know that I lost my sound there. Can you guys hear me now? I'm sorry about that. Can you hear me well? Now you can just confirm, please. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I do not know how it disconnected, how my microphone disconnected. I apologize on that. But I'm back. I apologize. All right, so we are moving on, please. We are looking at Mnangagwa is back, guarded full throttle by a different security. I cannot believe these are actually people that I don't even know. Okay, they are very serious when they look at Emmerson Mnangagwa. Serious, and they are looking at Chiwenga. Really, they are not playing. Trying to send a chilling message to scare us as a people to say, no, we are watching you. The time of being afraid is gone. We are really serious now. We are back in Zimbabwe. We want this country to work and it has to function. So the Mnangagwa threats don't even cut right now. They're not important. Okay, they're not important. And let me just tell you, Chiwenga's countenance has changed. Very bold as he come back. And the statement he said, this very strong message reminding Mnangagwa that it's not those structures that actually build Zimbabwe to be where we are. No, it's the Zimbabwean people, okay, that are deciding if you can remain here in leadership or you need to go. It's not the structures, because Mnangagwa has a tendency of always clutching on these fake structures, fake opposition, fake election, fake Chigumba, fake whatever. Everything is just fake, okay? Now, in this era, no one is interested because we are focusing on building a country on a platform of truth. So all his lies are not cutting. People are not interested. They're saying, no, it doesn't work. Now, take a listen to Chiwenga, what Chiwenga said. When you, in next to Mnangagwa, okay, the speech, I told you I'm loving the fact that Chiwenga is remaining consistent and resolute. As far as his speech are concerned, take a listen, please.
Be reminded that the president is the only one elected by the whole nation as a constituent. In other words, he is the only person in the country elected by the entire country grouped as one constituent. All of us, we have our great importance before constituencies.
Okay, I want to play that again. Very important point. Very important message. Take a listen, please.
Be reminded that the president is the only one elected by the whole nation as a constituent. In other words, he is the only person in the country elected by the entire country grouped as one constituent. All of us, we have our great importance before constituencies.
I love that. So it's to remind Mnangagwa that you were not voted by a few people, okay? You were voted by the entire Zimbabwe. So don't get it twisted. This issue of coming back and say, no, but the people in Manikaland said I must remain, okay? And the few group of people in Mashingo said I must remain. That's not the issue. The issue is what does Zimbabweans says about your leadership? And the Zimbabweans are clear. They don't want Mnangagwa. Very clear. All these lies and say, no, they want me to remain. You're just playing games. Even, like I said earlier on, you're just wasting time. Zimbabweans don't want Mnangagwa's leadership. His friends, his children, and the criminals around him want him there because they are now afraid. All of them are running scared because they know prison is waiting. To exchange luxury lifestyle and with that orange uniform or the khaki one, the one that was worn by Chimwembe and friend. Like that's a lot. That's a lot, from these luxury Porsche cars. But guys, you should actually be grateful because you have lived. Like I've always been saying, my daddy used to say to me, listen, the life with the devil is sweet bitter. You think that you're smart and the things are working for you, but no, it's a matter of time before you realize that no, there's nothing working because the enemy will dump you. Okay, when he's done using you, he's gonna dump you. But when you are walking with God, the life with God is bittersweet. You go through difficulties and people think, oh no, it's over. No, it's not over until God says it is over. And then you're coming back. When God is taking over the battle, you're winning. You understand? So you guys, you should be waking up by when you're behind bars. Enjoy the behind bars because you have lived. You have shown off. You have acted like this rich person and lying to the people. You have looted the country. You have been so disrespectful. So your season to pay for your wickedness is around the corner. So you must take responsibility. It's your season to pay for the evil that you have done to the people of Zimbabwe. Now, Nick Mangwana, he said, be reminded that the president is the only one who has elected by the whole nation. Bear in mind, whole nation are underlined as a constituency, right? In other words, he is the only person in the country elected by the entire country as a constituency, 100%. And he's the only person that we want him to go as the entire country because we don't want him anyway. He's not leadership material. It's that simple. And Ruyedzo said, I hope you understand that, Nick Mangwana. In other words, the position and tenure of president can only be decided by the entire nation, not a parliamentary caucus or a single province like what Mnangagwa wants. He built his own fake individuals in parliament so that they would dance to his tune. These guys have been good. They got money. The information is all there. They are living large. You can see them travel around the world, just eating and drinking. But how long is gonna last? Guys, brothers, shout out. Those that came via the back door, your time to go is now. I love it. I love it when God starts fighting our battles. I love it. Majority Jerry said, I apologize to Vice President Chiwenga for referring to him as the President Chiwenga when he was acting as president. Stone-hearted Edi Mnangagwa, who is known for not forgiving, has forced him to make a statement to the effect that him, Edi, is the only one elected. Elected by who? Forget about it. Mnangagwa is not the only one who was elected. But like I said to you, he's right. If you say the entire country as a constituency really did support Mnangagwa's reign in 2017, it's true. It's true. I know there were a few people who knew him in person was like, but I don't like the fact that they were not able to educate the Zimbabwean people. Said this guy is not a good leader. He's not a good leader at all. And you can see, Mnangagwa is guarded, y'all. The new security are serious. They look at Chiwenga every move. I'm like, hold on. Okay, atinama kano, atinama fumo. Okay, relax. All we want is Mnangagwa to resign peacefully, like what happened with Mugabe. He has failed. There's nothing else to push back. There's absolutely no one. Resign in peace, say, and then you know what? We can always respect you while you're on cricket farm and do your thing while we deal with criminals. And that's just for a fact. Right. I must also tell you that things aren't looking good for Mayor Mafume. Okay, Mafume is... now it makes sense why they betrayed the struggle. These guys knew that they've done so many things that were wrong, and they were only left with letting go and support Mnangagwa because they knew that things were bad. Mayor Mafume is in trouble. The guy has been doing a lot corruption there. Again, we're throwing back to Mnangagwa, who let you do his dirty work, okay? And then when he's done and with you, he's going to turn around and say, I don't know who you are. pay. Now he's under pressure. He's trying to sow this light to this. There's nothing to sell anymore, Mr. Mnangagwa. There's nothing. You know when you were supposed to sell from 2017 to today, but no, you failed to actually own as Zimbabweans. When we speak truth to power, we're your enemies, right? You will say, no, these people need to just be silenced. So with that being said, Mafume is under pressure. And it's a sad situation to watch. He's being grilled. All his corrupt stuff are coming to light. And, that's just show you when you commit a crime under the ZANU-PF regime, they just keep your fire aside and let you do as you please. That's why most guys right now are under pressure. That's one of the reasons why Mnangagwa is warded ransom to say, I think criminals are like, dude, we stand by you, okay? And do all your things there. If you leave, you are going down with you. I think that's what the issue here is, because Mnangagwa he knows he's tired. He knows he's not capable. He knows he's not wanted. He's much aware, okay? But the problem is there's a lot at stake. But however, the pushback is serious. Mr. Mnangagwa, I can see it. You need to go. And I think we're going to talk about more as far as the protests that are coming are concerned. We'll talk about that a little bit later on 9:30. There are reasons why I do so, because I know that many people will be around. Some people are busy at work right now, but we're going to zero into that very importantly. And I'm also going to let, because I asked the GEZA team to say, one of the questions that I'm getting across all social media platforms is the guarantee that should Zimbabweans go out there and oust Mnangagwa. Are you for sure that this is for Zimbabweans? Because remember what happened in 2017? People went out, the military was there protecting people. After that, they were like, no, it's our thing. That was Chinamasa saying, this is a ZANU-PF thing. And where is Chinamasa right now? He's on mute. Chinamasa is on mute. The deception in ZANU-PF is so deep. Mnangagwa, I told you, remember last time I was like, Mnangagwa don't even see how deceptive are people within the political space. Extremely deceptive. That's why I genuinely believe that as much as we can vote for leaders, we must also be very careful as far as choosing ministers are concerned, because most people within the political class are very, very dishonest. Okay, they are the most dishonest people, because they just think it's all about collecting and enrich themselves. So seriously, it's raining now. Ziakala Kemanch for Mr. Mnangagwa. Ziakala. People now showing him their true colors. Where is Chinamasa? Even the last time I checked, I was expecting Mutamba to come out and speak. No, he's hiding behind the paper and the pen. Just to speak. Come out, Mr. Mutamba, and speak. I want to hear you saying the same word that you said in South Africa. I want to hear the same as Zimbabwe is a sovereign state. When you are being asked the most important questions, you could just hide. You don't want to answer. Journalists, it's your time. It's your season to shine. Come out and speak to us. We are desperate to hear your talk. Yeah, it's your season. Fathers, when you plant seeds of evil, it's a matter of time before you reap them. It is what it is, unfortunately. When you plant seeds of evil, it's a matter of time before you reap for what you have sown. It's your season. It's your harvest time. You're going to get it in multiplication, and I pray that you get it in multiplication, so you can actually be able to feel our pain. Because when you were telling that you are in pain, you never got it. Okay, when you see people silent in the country, it's because they got to a point where they're left without anything except to be quiet. If I've seen a child crying, a child can cry and cry and cry until a child keeps quiet. That's where Zimbabweans are. They spoke and spoke until they have nothing to say. Not because they loved what you're doing, because they've been hurt, tortured, abused, traumatized. Abused emotionally, physically, mentally, you name it, spiritually. People have been traumatized. So guys, you need to understand that your season, and I'm adverting to all of y'all who know that you just kind of put your hand in the jar of the state and stole something, and after stealing, you had the nerve to look for thugs to protect you, to abduct innocent people, to torture opposition, who are saying the same thing that we are saying today. Okay, what ZANU-PF is saying today as we speak, what Mr. GEZA said, the opposition have been saying the same thing for decades. What's new? The same old, same old. This is to know that you guys are not smart. Life will always catch up with you. It's your season to pay all the evil that you have done in the country. Zimbabweans, I love you. I bless you. May God bless you and may God bless Zimbabwe. I can't wait to see you later when we talk about the issue of the protests that are coming up. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Now, here you are, please. We are on our way to Zimbabwe. Take a listen. Guys, I love you. God bless you and God bless Zimbabwe. Thank you for coming through. I'll see you when we discuss about the protests that are coming up. Yeah. It's exciting, guys. I'm super excited. All this year we're going to release. No, we have the military, y'all. We have got the military on our side. So let me just tell you, I can't wait for us to discuss this. But there's information that I need to get. I need the surety and I need confirmation that we can actually go to the streets. I love you. Bless you and bless Zimbabwe. Bye for now.